Welcome to Golden Mountain, Golden Meadow. Going live, connecting to you through YouTube media. So one of the social medias called YouTube is actually a very good strenuous as well as loving and caring platform from where we can connect to another. Though it's one way, I'm gonna go with the poems today. Unit 2, first lesson. A Day by Emily Dickinson. Before reading, answer the following questions. What kind of day do you like? Rainy, sunny, or foggy? Why? I think everybody likes every parts of environment that we have, every climatic diversity that we have. They are quite awesome. Rainy, pitter patter raining, pattering rain. Sunny, cool, all the time sun, warm sun. Foggy, it's misty, foggy, mystic mountains, foggy and all that. Number B, how does the sun tell us about different stages of a day? Or different stages of a day. Sun in the morning, sun in the evening, and sun at the day have different coloration, different pattern, different paradigm, and different feeling as well as development, emotions with the heat of the sun. Okay, one of the most eminent American poets from the 19th century, Emily Dickinson's born in 1830 and died in 1886. Poetry was heavily influenced by the metaphysical poets of 17th century. Alright, it's from influential poem from 17th century metaphysical poets. 17th century England, as well as her reading of the books of Revelation and her upbringing in a Puritan New England town. So these upbringings inculcated in her Calvinist, Orthodox, and conservative approach to Christianity. Dickinson and Walt Whitman are considered the founders of a uniquely American poetic voice. While Dickinson was extremely prolific as a poet, her regularly enclosed poems in letters to friends. She was not publicly recognized during her lifetime. However, she has been steadily gaining popularity through her posthumously published poems. In her poem A Day, Dickinson, through the use of the brilliant imageries and symbols, describes a beautiful day that leads the children from innocence to experience. Right, innocence to experience. So, from the innocence, they pass by and then get experienced. Knowledge is power. Let's get to the poem. I'll tell you how the sun rose. Refrain. A ribbon at a time. Full stop. The steepless swam in amethysts. Comma. The news like squirrels ran. Full stop. So every line they kind of pause and then refrain and then and breaking of it relative clause and then ending full stop in one as if it's a single line. Let's see the second one. The hills untied the bonnets, the bubblings begun. Then I said softly to myself, that must have been the sun. Okay, here we do have inverted commas, exclamatory mark, and then regular clause and then full stop in between. Alright, so going for the third stanza. But how he said, I know not. This seemed a purple style, which little yellow boys and girls were climbing all the whiles. Till when there is the other side, a dominie in grey put gently up the evening bars and led the flock away. So it's very simple looking. Glossary, sleepless. Tall towers with a spire on top rising above the roofs of a church. Amethyst means noun. It's a purple precious stone used in making jewelry. Bonnets, it's also noun. Hats tied with strings under the chin worn by babies and women. Bubblings, that's also noun. Songbirds with large, somewhat flat heads, short necks, and short tails. Dominie is also noun. A schoolmaster in Scotland, the Scottish word. a pastor or a clergyman in US. Style, that's also known as set of steps that help people to climb over a fence or wall, especially in the village. Now, understanding the text, answer the following questions. We do have a number of questions to answer. How does the poet describe the morning sun in the first stanza? Number B, what does the line "the news like squirrels ran" mean? What do you understand by the line "the hills untie the bonnets"? In the speaker, watching the morning sun. Why not? How does the sun set? These are some of the questions. And then reference to context questions. What according to speaker is a day? What purpose does a hyphen in the first line serve in the poem? Is it refrain? This hyphen. What makes this poem lyrical and sonorous? Simple, lucid poem to read and easier and quite comprehensive or comprehensible. Discuss. Who are the target audience of the speaker? Why? The poem seems to describe a day for children. How the adult people respond to this poem. Discuss the poem with your parents, guardians, and write the answer based on their respective responses. So, if the morning is for the infants, and the day for children, and then adulthood in the evening, then obviously it comes to the death. Reference beyond the text. Observe your surroundings of one fine morning and write a poem based on your own experience. Write a personal essay on a day in the school. I think that's it. So that's it. Let's get some